Ralph's Meat Tenderizer. I love this stuff. I'm back to present the last half of the 2020 bench list to you all. I'm back, and I am so excited to show you all what I have been doing. So, I have recently posted a couple of videos about how to make hearts out of doilies, how to make, placemats out of doilies, wall decoration, and window decoration out of doilies for Valentine's Day. And I also did a video about how to make a popper out of the toilet tissue roll, okay? And I did the Valentine's Day paperback teddy bear puppets. So, I want to show you all something else, something different. And I call this the heart arc, okay? Now, you can, I played with this. It took me a while to figure this out. I've been working on this all day. I had to study this. But I came up with how I wanted this to be. First things first, what you need to make these. Let me show you the actual artwork. Ta-da! I worked so hard on this. You have to really study how to do this. And I got it. We're going to get into how I got that to look and stand so perfectly. Took me a while, but I got it. Now, let me demonstrate to you all how to make the hearts. Let's start with my train wreck. This didn't start out too good. Here's a red. Red got fired. I got tired of the red. Red didn't want to cooperate with anything. Stapler, glue, nothing. I fired red. So that's why you saw just the pink and white colors. Because I was trying to do red, pink, and white. But, So you see how this is curling? Oh yeah. It was a total train wreck. I want to show you all this for a reason. So you do realize it's different types of construction paper. You need construction paper for this project. Let me grab a drink right quick. It's a thicker type of construction paper and a thinner type. When I made this project, I really realized I have a thinner type of construction paper. So, the reason why these were curling is because I used a staple, okay? You all see that? Because that's what everybody was using. So, I said, okay, to heck with it. I'm not using the stapler anymore. So, let me show you how I made it. You need to measure your strips. And this is how I did it. So I had a full sheet of construction paper, and you need a ruler because each strip has to be 1 1/4 inch wide by 11. That's step one. So I don't know if you all can see it, but I have like the little dots. It almost looks like the dotted lines in the road. That's my marker. So I already know, from this point to that point, that's one strip, that's another, and that's a third strip, right? That's how I figured it out. Then you want to take the strip that is 1 1/4 wide by 11 in length, 11 inches. You want to first fold it. And you go inward to make the heart. And make sure things are lined up. You want that apex of the heart to be lined up with that bottom dip. And then once you figure it out, you're like, okay. So you want to glue as much as this little pinch could hold. So to me, that looks like about 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna use my notebook since that's on there. So that is actually, when you curl in, it's the outer part, the outer top part of the strip on both sides. So glue about like 1/2 inch. Then if you need more, you can go up 1 inch. So y'all can see me. So this is what I'm talking about here. And you do the same thing to the other side. I love these hearts. Once I saw this, oh, I knew I had to figure this out. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I'm aware of this type of craft, but as far as like how people have like made different shapes and things out of it, I've never seen anything like it. Now, the shape that I showed you, that's something I came up with. I haven't seen the heart-shaped arc yet. So that's just something that I came up with. And I was studying this for the past 2 days and like really doing research. And then when I woke up this morning, I figured out a unique shape that I wanted to come up with to give to the people. And the arc hit me with the bigger heart in the middle. So that's, I envisioned, I saw it. There you go. That's the small heart. Let me show you how to make the bigger heart. You're gonna take 2 strips. And this is like a little imperfect. I'm gonna cut a little of that off. So this don't be like, and it does make a difference. Like the width of it, it makes a difference. Because when you like glue or tape it together, if it's like off, it might like bob and weave. Okay, you all? Because it might be too heavy. And I figured that out. I figured all of this out. I'm looking at that strip like, ooh, you a little bit, tad bit too wide. Okay, that's better. See, I want to, okay. Now you're going to take the ends of the strip and go in about like 1/2 inch. Maybe even 1 inch if you want. I'm going to do about, overlap it 1/2. So you want to glue that together. I'm gonna figure out a better setup because I love this segment that I have going on with my movement as far as me doing the arts and crafts. You know, I've been at home during the quarantine. I've been talking to the Most High. And I'm like, you know, just listening to God and or Holy Spirit and trying to like get in tune with what I'm supposed to be doing, which is my talents. I'm like, I could do this right at home. I've been at home the whole quarantine. And I'm taking a little of that off. Yeah, I've been at home the entire quarantine. Keep you a garbage can nearby when you're doing this type of crafting. Yeah, and so that's why you all see me. Okay, so you got it together. Give it a little, pressure. Press it for a couple of seconds. Make sure it's stuck together. And the goal or trick to all of this is make sure everything is even. So we're getting ready to make a crease. Actually, I'm gonna offset that. So my crease is gonna be above the glue tab. I cannot tell if you all can see that, but make the fold, so the glue part is on this side. Make sure it's on the side. And then you can snip the excess if you want. You're gonna end up cutting this the way that it needs to be. When I get to that point, I'll show you. So you just do the same thing, like the smaller heart. Now, when I glued here, this was my mistake. When I make this art, everything I'm doing and saying makes a difference with how it all turns out. I wanted this middle heart to be really big. So I had it like big like this and something like that. And when I stood the thing up, it was just like noodle legs, right? Like it was drunk. I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, man, this better come on. I've been studying this all day. I'm trying to figure this out, and I've been all over Google and Pinterest trying to figure all this out. And this falling all over the place. And I called my son, and he was staring at it. I'm staring at it because we both like creating things. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Why I can't get it? My son said it's too big. And I was like, all right. Let me show you what to do. You want this big like this at first. I'm going to show you all. So you're going to get about an inch width of the glue. This is just going to help you hold things down. And I'm going to try to wrap this video up. I don't want to be before the people too long. So you want to make sure you have things aligned. Remember, I told you, try to align things as much as possible. And then what you have going on one side, you want it to be going on the other side. Balance is key. And then add a little pressure. Okay, squeeze the little area. Okay, you want it that big. And you take it and you bring that down. Watch what I'm doing. This is a trick or hack to help you measure. Now this heart is still going to be bigger than, okay, you all see, it's still bigger than this one. But this is a trick to help you all measure it correctly. Bring that all the way down. Hold it right there. You're going to glue again. right in that area. So hopefully you guys can see me. Then pinch up. Apply pressure. I didn't put a lot of glue because I'm trying to end this video. Then hold that area. Watch this. Go right under your finger and thumb. Make sure, you know, that bottom is right in that little dip down in the bottom. All of this makes a difference. And then you go up under the fingers and then just, I can't. Let me see. So, okay, let me fake act like I'm doing it so you all can see. But then I'm gonna bring it down so I can really get it. So, I'm gonna act like I'm doing this. So you're gonna do the snip right up under your finger, where your finger and thumb is holding it. But I have to bring it down to get it right. I don't wanna mess up. And make sure that it's clean cut, straight across. Anything crooked. And that is how you make the bigger heart. Now you're gonna start to notice in some areas, like if it does a little curling, then add just a little bit more glue. Okay, so you see you gotta play with it. Just a little bit more. And then hold it. There you go. That's that bigger heart. Okay? That is how I got that bigger heart over there. And then you just do the same thing. If you want to have a pattern going on, go ahead. Like red, white, pink. Okay? Another pink here, another pink, and then red and white, or whatever. Have fun with it. Now, remember when I told you all my heart was so big, where the one in the middle where the whole thing kept like flopping over like it was drunk? So I did all of that I showed you, and it improved it. But before I get into that, let me show you how I made the base. You see that at the bottom? Okay, this here, let me show you. So you're gonna get, if your construction paper is thin, you need 4 of these. This is 2, and this is 2, and you wanna glue all of that together. Okay? Then, after you glue all of that together, as you can see underneath here, I have the heartfelt stickers. I initially had this one and this one. So the 2 outer hearts, I initially had it. And, you know, adhered to that base. And it was still flopping over. And it was still flopping over. And I even shrunk the heart and everything. Then it hit me. I need more support. So I added a middle. Okay. Alright. Then I even added like tape on. A little tape here. Like, so you have to work it to get it sturdy. So it stopped a lot of that crazy, you know, flopping all over the place, but it still wasn't standing upright. Then it hit my spirit because I needed to get something out of one of my craft bags, and I saw these. So what you all see here are picture hangers. And so I went, well, okay, so see, this is, you see what I'm saying? This is the ark without the picture hangers. Or picture holders, I'm sorry. I like these because it's a weight, see? So you need put the picture holder right there. And another one right there. And that is how I got this to stay still. And once you have these picture holders in here like this, you could probably tape it a little bit around it to keep it in there. And yeah, because I initially made this for, my mind initially went to window art, okay? But now that you have more support with the picture holders, this can also be a centerpiece. Or say if you don't have, picture holders to support it, you can still have this as is. So like if it's a party table against a wall, you can just have this against the wall. I think this is awesome. You could also with this add a backing and put like the words love or happy V-Day, right? Or add pictures of your family and friends in each one. Okay, so you have to think, add a backing. Yeah, this is so much fun. Let me backtrack to when I made this. I made this out of a pink doily. I cut the like lacy part off, and I ended up with the pink heart, and then I added the red felt. I also noticed that with the picture holder, you can have this sitting on the table as well. See that? Ta-da! And I center it. I have, this is on my kitchen wall. I just took it off for demonstration purposes. But yeah, so it's still like tape on the back because I'm putting that back on my kitchen wall. I love these little hearts I made. So you see that? So if you want table decor, okay, that's a perfect idea. All right, you all, that's all I have. And I hope you all try this craft. And you can make anything out of these. You can do, like little hangy type decoration or wreath, whatever. Just have fun with it. All right, you all have a good evening. And I hope you try out my decor tips and have fun with your family on Sunday. All right, have a blessed evening.